Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the beautiful fans, OMG, get ready because Luna's next phase in her chilling plan is going to focus now on Hayes. Oh no. We can see where things are going, and this could end up being a total nightmare now for Steffy and Finn. We'll get into all of the recent developments with Luna, and also next week, Nick is back. Nick is back to romance Brooke and create some competition for Ridge. So let's get into all the exciting action that will take place next week, the week of June 16th to the 20th. So Nick, of course, is back. Jack Wagner is back to reprise his role as Nick, and this is great. And we see in the preview, Brooke is going to be stunned to see Nick, who apparently is going to make a surprise visit. Some things never change, Nick tells Brooke. It's going to be great to see Nick and Brooke back in scenes together. Spoilers say this unannounced arrival sets the stage for a charged encounter between Brooke and Nick. And look for the sparks to fly too, because there's going to be a kiss, and Brooke will later confess that kiss to Katie. Spoilers say that Brooke confesses Nick's surprise visit and the kiss to Katie, and Katie's going to have her own opinion on all of this. So is Katie going to encourage Brooke to be with Nick, or does Katie know that deep down inside that Brooke's future is with Ridge? It's going to be interesting to see what side Katie takes on this. And as surprised and delighted as Brooke is going to be over Nick's return, Ridge, though, is not going to feel the same way. Ridge sees his half-brother as a rival when it comes to Brooke. And even though Ridge has moved on now with Taylor, he's still going to feel those competitive juices flowing and maybe a sting of jealousy as well. Spoilers say Nick pushes Ridge's buttons, so look for Nick to remind Ridge that Brooke is single and available, but Ridge is still going to feel territorial and protective too, because Ridge doesn't trust Nick, and maybe ultimately Ridge still wants to eventually have that reunion with Brooke. In the preview, we see Ridge telling Taylor, "I just don't like the guy. I never will," says Ridge. So there's plenty of history and tension there between Ridge and Nick, and maybe this will be the motivation that Ridge needs too to realize that he does want to be with Brooke. Taylor is going to notice that too and become more and more uneasy, and spoilers say Ridge and Taylor are going to have an emotional heart-to-heart conversation about their love and the woman who stands between them, Brooke. From Taylor's perspective, she'll probably be wondering why Ridge can't let Brooke move on with Nick, and it looks like eventually Taylor is going to be in for a rude awakening when she realizes that Ridge still does want to be with Brooke. But Taylor will also take Ridge's side too, it seems, when it comes to this sibling rivalry between Nick and Ridge. Spoilers say Taylor and Brooke disagree when it comes to Nick and Ridge, so look for Brooke and Taylor to take opposite sides here as they argue over this family drama. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of this drama take place. Nick's return is really going to shake things up. And a lot's going to happen before Brooke and Ridge are eventually reunited. It does seem like that is destiny, that the two will reunite. There's even a rumor Ridge, though, could propose to Taylor at some point, but if so, that proposal could be doomed. Of course, Brad Bell recently hinted that there will be a unique event that takes place in Italy, possibly an incident or an accident of some kind that will make Ridge realize his love for Brooke. We won't see that until later in July. And we know Nick and Brooke are going to be together in Italy, and Ridge is going to be there too, so there's plenty of mystery surrounding all the events that are going to happen and what's going to take place and what this mysterious incident could be that involves Brooke too. We'll get more into all of this in a future video. But Nick is back next week, and he'll waste no time in romancing Brooke. But it looks like Nick and Brooke's romance, though, isn't meant to last. It looks like Nick's return is just the instrument that will eventually bring Ridge and Brooke ultimately back together. And whatever this mysterious incident that will happen in Italy too. So we'll have to wait and see how everything plays out, but it's going to be a lot of fun. But Nick's return will definitely rock the boat and bring the romantic sizzle with Brooke and cause some jealousy for Ridge too. So it's going to be fun to see how everything unfolds in this romantic story. And while Nick is romancing Brooke next week over with Luna, she's going to take the next step in her chilling plan against Steffy. Luna, it seems, is now going to involve Hayes, Steffy and Finn's young son. So that's not looking good. We can see the show, though, is dropping plenty of hints that this is the direction now that things are going to take, that Luna is going to try something with Hayes, possibly even try and take him away from Steffy and Finn. We saw Luna tell Remy that she has a plan and that Steffy is going to pay. Luna, of course, blames Steffy for preventing Luna from having any kind of a relationship with her father, Finn. Even after Finn has made it clear to Luna where he stands, Finn wants nothing to do with Luna, but Luna isn't taking no for an answer. And we saw Luna allude to the pain that a child has being kept away from their parents. So, oh no, then Luna's having flashbacks now to telling Finn that Hayes is a really sweet kid, and we see this emphasis now on Hayes and Steffy worrying that something could happen. So the writing seems to be on the wall now that Luna is going to try something with Hayes, maybe try and take Hayes away from Steffy and Finn. Spoilers say at the beach house, a silent observer hides in the shadows through a long lens. So Luna is going to spy on Steffy and Hayes, and at some point Luna is going to approach Hayes and introduce herself to him. Luna and Hayes, too, of course, are half siblings, but what Luna's intentions are here remains to be seen. In the preview, we see Luna telling Hayes, "I have something for you." So Luna is going to give something to Hayes. Spoilers say Luna gives Hayes an unexpected gift, so we'll have to see what that is exactly. Whatever it is, Luna is going to try to earn Hayes' trust so that maybe later Luna will be able to lure Hayes away over to her somehow and maybe take Hayes away with her. The idea is that Luna then could use this as leverage to get what she wants and maybe even lure Steffy into doing what she wants or into a trap that, you know, if Luna has Hayes and Steffy has to follow Luna's orders, that's one scenario. So, you know, there's plenty of possibilities here, and maybe Luna takes Hayes to see Sheila, but then Luna might want to keep Sheila out of this. So there's plenty of different directions. We don't really know what's going to happen, but we know that Luna is focusing on Hayes and could focus on Steffy having to then do what Luna wants if Luna is using Hayes as leverage, or maybe blackmails Steffy or something, and Steffy has to go here and do this, and we can see that this could be a huge problem for Steffy. And if Steffy has to then leave, if she's going on a hunt to find her son, that too could probably try to maybe explain you know, Steffy's absence, because of course we know Jacqueline McGinnis Wood's maternity leave is coming up, so something will have to explain Steffy being away. Is she away because she's searching for Hayes, or does Luna do something to Steffy? We're gonna find out, but this is definitely not looking good for Steffy and Finn, so we'll have to see what happens next. But Luna's going to approach Hayes. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the gift, the unexpected gift is that Luna gives Hayes, but it's going to be really interesting to see what happens next in this thrilling story. We'll keep the updates coming on this incredible story. And where is Remy going to fall into this story too? That's going to be interesting to see too, if Remy ends up working with Luna, or if Remy tells Sheila what's happening, and then if Sheila ends up maybe saving Hayes and stopping Luna, this could be a way for Sheila to redeem herself to Steffy and Finn. But there's plenty that's going to take place though, and we'll find out exactly what happens, so stay tuned. Steffy also next week is going to attempt to get Daphne back to Los Angeles too, despite Hope's objections to that. So are we looking at Daphne possibly returning soon too? If so, that could cause plenty of consternation for Hope, who now just accepted Carter's proposal for marriage. Daphne being back could definitely shake things up for Carter and Hope, so we'll see if that happens. But another exciting week is in store. Nick is back next week. We're finally going to see Nick. This has been building up for a long time now, so that's going to be fun to see. And we'll find out the next step in Luna's sinister plan of revenge too. So don't miss a moment. We'll keep the updates coming on all of these exciting and thrilling stories. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Watch The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video. And to everyone, have a happy Father's Day, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support of the channel. We'll keep the updates coming. Happy Father's Day, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.